got a special guest here with us today. You may know him as the #1 most subscribed on YouTube. This is, we've got O'Grady with us. Say hi, O'Grady.
Hi.
He has played half of the first game, all of the second game.
Oh no, what just happened?
And, unfortunately, Chris is still here. So he does not, he has no experience with Mass Effect 3, which is why we brought him in.
Yes.
Shepard, you need to see this.
What have you got?
That wasn't Garneau. This is. Looks like he's been dead for a while.
So, Leviathan can have Bryson killed, can take over this colony, and he can use them as puppets. Huh. Anything else useful?
Looks like some encrypted data and a personal log. 8 missed calls from Dr. Ann Bryson.
Ann Bryson?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm Commander Shepard. Are you alright?
I think so.
I like how Shepard says that, like people are just supposed to know
Oh,
who he is.
Shepard!
A little strange, but all right.
Do you recognize this man?
He should have asked, do you Garneau this man?
I've never seen him before in my life.
Someone likes those
Someone
jokes.
here killed him.
Someone here. How is that possible? I'm so sorry.
Well, time for us to go.
Can you tell me anything about what happened to you?
There's times where I, like,
I
think about, should I even bother asking more questions or should I just
It
leave?
just seemed cold.
I do that a lot.
Because, like, is it worth talking to you? I don't feel like talking to you.
I always talk to everyone.
Cold and dark.
Opposite of real life.
Dark was a feeling.
What's that supposed to mean?
That's exactly what I felt.
That artifact. Do you know where it came from?
Came out of the mine. Right.
What if
Office was
the
supposed to
subtitle was
send
wrong? It
someone.
said it came out of the mine,
That's about all I can.
That'd be great.
and then the
Cortez,
Leviathan was
what's
actually
your
a mine
situation?
the whole
Can you bring the
time.
shuttle?
Mimes are the key to destroying the Reapers.
Yeah, all they do is, like, they throw an invisible lasso around them, pretend to pull them in,
Reaper.
and the Reapers
What's
just all
a Reaper?
self-destruct.
What year do you think this is?
2176.
That has no bearing to anything, because it might as well be that year.
2176 was 10 years ago.
What?
Let's arrange for these people to be evacuated into temporary quarantine.
No memory of the last 10 years. They'll have a lot of catching up to do. So Leviathan has the power to take down a Reaper, and the ability to indoctrinate.
Do you think it actually is a Reaper?
If it is a Reaper, then I want to know what it's up to. How long has it been out?
How do you play
More
these
important,
games? What
why?
do you do? Do you do Paragon or Renegade?
Oh,
Did we get anything
Paragon.
from Garneau's
Mhm.
note?
I don't know why, I just like it better.
Yeah, I feel better when I'm a good
Yeah.
guy in these kinds of games. Chris, have you ever done a Renegade playthrough?
I plan on it.
Agreed. When
But I also plan on playing
the
Legend of Zelda games, so we'll see what happens first.
He's
I
never-
want to know just what the hell these artifacts really are and what they can
You gotta
do.
do that. They're fantastic.
Whatever they are, they're too
Really?
dangerous to have.
I didn't know that.
And we've got one sitting.
You don't,
right in the
because you
middle
never
of the
played
city.
them.
I never heard any of the Zelda games.
Never heard of them.
Yeah, never heard of them.
He doesn't.
You play as Zelda, right?
Of course.
And then
Yeah, the Metroid. Can he crawl? So here's this is very important actually. You might not seem it, but Miranda throughout the game is going to send you messages like, "Hey, make me almost Shepard," and you gotta do it.
Shepard.
Shut up.
Shepard, over here.
Every time you do it, it would
It's so
behoove
good
you
to
to do
finally
it.
see you.
It actually improves your
You too, Miranda.
likelihood of something bad not
Couldn't get anywhere
happening.
near you when the Alliance had you locked up.
Because
What
I
did you do?
didn't visit her once
It
the
was
first time I played this game and something bad
I'm sure
happened.
it was. I'm surprised they didn't court-martial you. The Alliance isn't known for its flexibility.
And of course, this game continues the whole
Doesn't
thing of
matter.
every time Miranda
Shepard,
walks, they're just going to give you an
about
angle
the-
of her ass.
Countless people lost their lives within minutes. The Reapers are everything we feared.
They should have listened to you a long time ago. I'm sorry, Shepard.
What about you? What brings you here?
I need to talk to a few people. Like you. The Citadel is a good place to meet. For now. What's the Alliance's next move?
We have a plan. It's a long shot.
Not surprising. Shepard, am I still part of your plan?
This was a thing where you can, because I hooked up with her in Mass Effect 2, but
Right.
Liara is my waifu, so
Things are never gonna
I
be
told her that I was still interested in
I'll
her,
always want you in my life.
just so I wouldn't lose
No
Miranda's,
second thoughts?
I guess, friendship.
This is your chance to back out.
So I told Miranda that I was still interested in her. I will not make a single play towards her in this game because Liara is the best girl.
It was hard to be away from you. Surprised myself how attached I got. I'm not good at attached.
Just stay close from now on.
And surprisingly, Miranda doesn't talk to me about this at all ever again.
I wish I could.
Yeah, everything else is business.
But there's something I need to deal with.
What is it?
I haven't heard from my sister, Oriana, for a while. I'm getting worried.
Your sister?
Yes. I don't want to overreact, but... Well, there's a lot going on.
I thought we made sure she was safe.
We did. It's probably nothing, but... I just know my father is involved.
What happened?
I don't know. Everything I had in place to make sure she was safe went dark.
What do you need from me?
I knew you'd want to help.
Like how the other option was good luck, which is
But
pretty
you
much
have
just like, yeah, you can go do whatever you
If
want,
I
I'm not
need
going
a
to get
door or two
involved.
kicked down, I know just who to call. But for now, I'll be fine.
Okay. I understand.
I have to figure this out.
You will. Have you had any run-ins with the Elusive Man?
Just once. He said it had been a pleasure to work with me. But he needed to contain the situation.
Contain the situation. Sounds final.
It nearly was. He doesn't take rejection well.
No, he doesn't. Did you try to contact me when I was back on Earth?
A visit by the former Cerberus second-in-command would have been disastrous. Any kind of secret communication would have looked even worse. I was tempted to break in and see you.
That would have been tough to explain.
Right.
Shepard has such
Fun
weird
games till they
facial
arrested
expressions
me
in
and
this
just
game.
shot me on sight.
Like sometimes he'll be
I
saying
had to
something
play it
serious
safe.
and he'll just
For
smile.
both of us.
I understand.
Like, we're not quite at that point yet
We've gotta
where,
get back to it.
like, they're gonna look
And I should
amazing.
get out of sight.
Mm-hmm.
As you can tell by his jacket clipping through his
No
neck.
promises.
Yeah. Hopefully Mass Effect 4 will look good, though.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Wait, is that actually like coming out?
Yep.
That's awesome.
It's been announced, but there haven't been any, like, legit trailers or anything.
No, they showed a trailer. There was a planet, and I think there was a Krogan on one of the planets.
So is it a direct sequel to 3 or is it a prequel?
We don't know yet.
No,
I would like it to be a sequel to 3, even though 3 kind of, like, ends things. Spoiler alert.
It ends Shepard's
We need to shield
story.
the artifact they've
Like, you
got
can't
here right
really do
away.
much more with him. I wouldn't complain if they kept Shepard's story
Using
going.
Garneau's data, I should be able to accomplish this without difficulty.
Damn thing's been here the whole time. Why weren't we affected?
Perhaps the amount of time spent near the artifact is key. After a certain duration, it affords Leviathan an impressive mind control capability.
I'd call it dangerous as hell. Bryson's assistant tried to kill me.
Perhaps Leviathan was controlling him to protect itself, diverting people away from its trail.
Maybe. It just shows we don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Despite the risk, this artifact remains our only link to finding Leviathan. Perhaps we could find more information about it here in the lab.
So we gotta do some more exploring.
Bryson's team might have turned up something
It's
we
the same
missed.
lab
I'll look around.
that we explored last time, but I guess we gotta just look at other things. But first, that thing is on the desk and all it does is scream, and I love it.
That's fantastic.
They were testing the artifact for energy emissions.
And found nothing. Still, I recommend leaving it shielded.
Anything interesting about
That
the
looks
artifact?
less like a microscope and look more like a, what'd you call it, like a coffee, like, percolator?
Technology.
I don't know.
Beyond
I
that,
don't drink coffee.
Nothing of relevance.
That's why we have the coffee expert. Does that
Oh.
look like a coffee thing?
Yeah, a little bit.
Garneau work
Alright.
I can see it. It doesn't really look like a microscope.
Basilisk.
Got anything on Basilisk?
Several ships, a mythical creature, and a rare mid-tier enemy type in the Galaxy of Fantasy video game. It possesses a gaze attack capable of triggering synced animation kills. Player forums describe it as overpowered.
I meant the project, Edie.
Oh. Then, no.
There's got to be something here on this artifact. What about the server?
Bryson's assistant wiped the office server and destroyed all backups, likely before killing Bryson. However, records show new messages on Bryson's personal comm terminal upstairs.
Could be worth a look.
Even in the gameplay, I never noticed it before, but Shepard's neck clips through his, like the nape on his,
A message from
jacket.
Dr. Bryson's daughter, Anne. According to my records, she worked with her father.
I'm at the dig site in the Pylos Nebula. Project Scarab paid off. I've got another artifact like the one Garneau found. I think it could be affecting people's behavior. You need to shield the one in your office. I tried to warn Garneau, but I can't get through. We've got Reaper scouts coming in toward the main site. I'm heading to the secondary base to grab what research I can.
Anne Bryson was attempting to contact Garneau on the asteroid colony. She seems to know something about the artifact.
She sounded worried.
If Reaper forces were approaching, her concern was warranted.
Let's hope we get to her before they do.
She said she was in the Pylos Nebula, working for Project Scarab. That cluster contains several systems. I'll call up the nebula on the galaxy map. We may also search the lab for clues to narrow down her location.
Access card. Any idea what it opens?
The requisitions
Maybe the
log.
one
According
locked
to
door
records,
in the
it was
room.
last used by Anne Bryson
Probably.
to obtain equipment for Project Scarab.
Let's see what Anne Bryson requisitioned for Project Scarab.
Like, I think all that stuff is stuff you can actually, like, pick up. Or at least most of it is.
Water recycling.
But the other
equipment,
stuff is actually stuff you need to examine.
Wind protection gear. Didn't need an environmental suit.
Based on what Anne Bryson did or did not requisition, the dig site was arid but habitable.
Get me a filter for systems with compatible planets. Can you identify this, Edie?
It originates with a pre-spaceflight culture, but there are none recorded in the Pylos Nebula.
I didn't even know about this. A shower?
Bryson and
Yeah.
his team used?
Yes.
If there's a shower in a video game, I will find it.
Anne Bryson took for Project Scarab, we may learn something.
These are the ships Dr. Bryson and his team used?
Yes. If we can find out which ship Anne Bryson took for Project Scarab, we may learn something.
Does anything in Anne Bryson's work history suggest where she might be?
Nothing relevant.
Shepard, master detective.
Move, me from 3 months ago. Stop staring at the screen. Go.
I'm trying to read it.
What am I doing?
Trying to read the screen. When in doubt, play with the hood.
Yeah.
Anne Bryson flew out on a ship called the Icarus. Can you track its movements?
No. The Reapers have
If that ship had a kid, it would be the Kid Icarus.
But we might learn more.
Haha, Nintendo jokes.
And do you keep a lot of the same companions from Mass Effect 2 to 3? Or
No, you get like
Icarus.
there's not a lot of
Here we go.
companions in this
The
game.
ship has enhanced
Like, returning
electrostatic
ones?
discharge cells. They facilitate long-range
Garrus?
aerial travel.
So they jumped to the Pylos.
Liara comes back from 1 because Liara's not in 2.
Yes.
Tali.
They would have chartered a less expensive ship.
Okay.
That's
We
it.
can rule out the relay.
Yeah, that's it. Then you get Edie, which is her.
Well, you should know who Edie is.
Vaguely familiar.
She was the ship's
AI.
computer.
Based on the data, only one system.
Who
remains
else? I can't.
possibility.
You got a few new characters in this
Let's go
game.
get
Oh, you either get Ashley. Well,
Yeah, Ashley or Kaiden.
from the first game. Although I'm not sure how it would work with you because you never played 1, right?
I'm in the middle of it right now. On PC.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I bought 2 when it came out, and this doesn't make sense buying 2 and not playing 1.
Mm-hmm.
But 2 was great.
2 is great.
Yeah. How far are you in 1?
I just became a Spectre, and I was in the middle of doing a side mission before.
You are early.
Oh, yeah, I am. Because then I started playing Destiny when it came out, and then I got bored of that. Knew that was going to happen.